let your inner beast scream. Breebear is the breed, the breed is a bear. You can't take the grizzly out of the bear. Triple put the panda into the bear. Beauty is the breed is a bear. You can't take the grizzly out of the bear, but you could put the panda into the bear. Move your hands for the pink blue bear we call Breed. Yeah. And let your inner beast scream. Breed is the breed is a bear. You can't take the grizzly out of the bear. Triple put the panda into the bear. Beauty is the breed is a bear. You can't take the grizzly out of the bear, but you could put the panda into the bear. Move your hands for the pink blue bear we call Breed. Yeah. And let your inner beast scream. Breed is the breed is a bear. You can't take the grizzly out of the bear. Triple put the panda into the bear. Beauty is the breed is a bear. You can't take the grizzly out of the bear, but you could put the panda into the bear. Move your hands for the pink blue bear we call Breed. Yeah. And let your inner beast scream. Breed is the breed is a bear. You can't take the grizzly out of the bear. Triple put the panda into the bear. Beauty is the breed is a bear. You can't take the grizzly out of the bear, but you could put the panda into the bear. Move your hands for the pink blue bear we call Breed. Yeah. And let your inner beast scream. Breed is the breed is a bear. You can't take the grizzly out of the bear. Triple put the panda into the bear. Beauty is the breed is a bear. You can't take the grizzly out of the bear, but you could put the panda into the bear. Move your hands for the pink blue bear we call Breed. Yeah. And let your inner beast scream. Breed is the breed is a bear. You can't take the grizzly out of the bear. Triple put the panda into the bear. Beauty is the breed is a bear. You can't take the grizzly out of the bear, but you could put the panda into the bear. Move your hands for the pink blue bear we call Breed. Yeah. And let your inner beast scream. Breed is the breed is a bear. You can't take the grizzly out of the bear. Triple put the panda into the bear. Beauty is the breed is a bear. You can't take the grizzly out of the bear, but you could put the panda into the bear. Move your hands for the pink blue bear we call Breed. Yeah. And let your inner beast scream. Breed is the breed is a bear. You can't take the grizzly out of the bear. Triple put the panda into the bear. Beauty is the breed is a bear. You can't take the grizzly out of the bear, but you could put the panda into the bear. Move your hands for the pink blue bear we call Breed. Yeah. And let your inner beast scream. Breed is the breed is a bear. You can't take the grizzly out of the bear. Triple put the panda into the bear. Beauty is the breed is a bear. You can't take the grizzly out of the bear, but you could put the panda into the bear. Move your hands for the pink blue bear we call Breed. Yeah. And let your inner beast scream. Breed is the breed is a bear. You can't take the grizzly out of the bear. Triple put the panda into the bear. Beauty is the breed is a bear. You can't take the grizzly out of the bear, but you could put the panda into the bear. Move your hands for the pink blue bear we call Breed. Yeah. And let your inner beast scream.
Huh.
Okay.
Huh.
Didn't do gym today because my shoulder is like super busted. So I ended up just doing some exercise in the bedroom on the bed, doing my leg lift thingies, and yeah, I put some muscle rub on my shoulders and took a tablet. And then I think it's one of those tablets you gotta eat stuff with, so I felt weird. And then I took some drink and ate some almonds, and that's why before I was like, Vanity? Is that one of your songs?
Yes.
Oh, okay. I was like, am I being vain somehow? I didn't know.
No.
Oops. Yeah, so if I'm a bit like meh or lackluster, just know that I'm in pain, but I still care about you all.
I'm yeah all the time, so
Me. Alright. Let's get right into it. Hope
Let's
everyone's
get in on it.
been well, and hope you're all ready for
the
this
playlist.
this music. Okay.
I open the playlist.
What do you mean? Isn't this the playlist?
I mean, for me to reorder it.
For you?
Yeah, to reorder it when we find out what's playing next.
I don't know things.
Who am I?
I don't know.
Roll that wheel.
I don't know things.
Who am I?
What? I still want there to be a sound.
Well, you gotta remind me.
You need to put a funny sound that goes ba la 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 la, and then it'll be funny.
It's an electrician. Where? Actually, where did that song go?
I'm dying. Hello, everybody.
There's 12 songs here.
Menka,
Oh, there it is. I'm just
Kaichi,
blind.
Just
Okay.
Martin, Mannequin, Kuroneko,
People.
Jordan, me. We're all here. Family. Bam bam. Alright, so Oxygen by Electrician. Here we go. Is anyone else just feeling like maybe there's like a DJ dance club in the Hobo Street? With like, they're just exchanging clothes because no one owns the property to clothing. Like no one has their own clothes that they bought themselves. Like, oh shit, I wish I owned clothing. Like that I could call my own, that is mine. hate having to borrow Timmy's big ass jacket all the time. Yeah, honestly, musically, like, I really like this one. This was a really fucking good job. I think it was just the words, right? Like I liked actually most of the words, especially like the like, I need oxygen to play with you on my own in our world, but then the without clothes all of our own. Like, I get the idea is supposed to be like we're naked and we're together kind of thing, or like that kind of vibe, but like it seems to me that they don't actually possess or have ownership of any clothing because they're poor and they don't have the money to buy clothing and to claim it as their own. So I think that's what like makes me go, okay, so is this song about like maybe a little party jam girl and guy that are homeless or something? Because I'm not sure. That's kind of throwing me off a little. But no, honestly, like it fit rhythmically, and it was very interesting. Her voice was clean, and like honestly, yeah, I think we need to donate some clothes to these people. But yeah, what do you think, John?
Yeah. So yeah, musically, probably going to use this a lot in future streams. It understood the assignment. Pretty much exactly what I would expect musically for that type of genre.
Yeah.
Sometimes they kind of mess that up. Actually, no, a lot of the time people mess that up. But yeah, the lyrics. Yeah, I don't know. I'm not seeing the homeless showing clothes bit, but I am seeing like
No, it's just that line there. Without clothes, all of our own. Like, what do you make of that?
I've been mentioning the clothes, like the line I need oxygen to play with you on my own, and where is it? There was another one that was without clothes, all of our own, and stuff like that. It kind of feels like it's I don't know exactly how to say it. It's like you're reading a book, say some sexy middle-aged woman horny book, and in the first chapter it says they had sex.
Oh,
Like it doesn't, like there's not too direct. Like you want to be able to like dance around it and let the brain imagine what's happening, which for the most part it does, but then it starts talking about not having clothes. Well, of course you're not going to have clothes. You're alluding to sex the whole way through.
yeah, true.
So just throwing the clothesline kind of puts.
Well, I was
off
going to
the
say,
vibe.
actually, I don't mind the without clothes. It's the all of our own that is weird. Like,
I mean, yeah,
so maybe just the
that's
word
kinda like
without clothes would have just been better.
Maybe like a English not a first language thing, maybe.
Yeah, because they own clothes, but they're just not wearing them in this instance. But yeah, otherwise, like, you know, it was fucking pretty good actually. This was great. Good job. That's definitely a vibe. I liked it, even if it felt homeless.
For some reason, the entire time in my head, I'm having a brain fart. But through the whole song, all I was thinking of that song that goes da 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 da.
Dun, 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 dun. Yeah. Is it? That's a breakdown of a like part in a song where it's like.
Well, not breakdown. It's the chorus.
The chorus part. Yeah. Hello, by the way, X. Iku. I didn't say hello before.
Yeah, my songs are brain farts too.
And the next one is
Oh, it is.
summer
it is.
things.
The summer things.
The summer things
Just
changed.
Just summer things.
And they changed. Summer things changed. Summer things changed. Summer things changed. I just wanted you to know that summer things changed.
Yeah. Summer things change.
Wait. You're
What?
hearing that, right?
Hearing what?
Stranger Things?
Yeah.
What?
Wow. Well then.
This is the exact fucking thing. Is this allowed?
Well, no, it's not. But we'll have a listen to it.
Summer of '84, before everything went weird. Saw me went missing for 6 days.
Yeah. He would have used an upload. Although I did get strangely close to the PS1 starting sound. So then, at one point.
Yeah, he did, yeah.
I mean, yeah, you got to be careful with that. We're not necessarily responsible for a submission, but yeah, I would say be very careful with that. Doing that in future.
Someone actually asked me if I did remixes and gave me a song to remix, and I was like, no, I can't do like plagiarism and stuff. Like, I don't want to get in trouble.
But yeah, it is a very strong TOS argument. My surprise is more, how did it get past filter? Like a show that has millions and millions of viewers on one of the biggest streaming platforms,
as
and
far
it still
as
doesn't get recognized.
streaming goes, I think you're allowed just under 30 seconds. Because that was only like 10 seconds, you're allowed.
Legally it's fine. TOS wise, it's not good. You could probably get the song removed or banned at the worst.
Julie's kid sister hasn't spoken since November. She draws black scribbles and stares at
I mean, I'm not too worried about playing on stream. Like, usually they'll just mute whatever was played.
Yeah, if they think it's like
And we're not making money off this. We're not attempting to make money off it.
I still have nightmares about flickering lights.
It is kind of funny that it still, even with a strong base, it's still degrading. Can never win.
Yeah, like it sucks to me that like when you hear a good song and it's so clean at the beginning and then it goes at the end, and it's like, I wish it didn't do that at the end. Makes me cry.
Yeah, I kind of hold skepticism for any sort of degrade trick, because I've noticed that most people that mention have a listen to stuff on their profile and then they've still got exactly the same degradation, and if they don't, it's just because they chose the right genre. I think you can minimize it, but you can never get rid of it, and it sucks big time.
But yeah, you did basically he was
I can't
like,
really review it because of the copyrighted nature of it.
It was basically just like the telling of the story of the show as well. Like the flickering lights and the like, we used to be like this, like so innocent, and then like before we saw all the darkness that came. So it's nice that like you attempted to write a story about the TV show and bring like homage to it, and pay respects to it, because it's a great show, honestly. Yeah. But yeah, I don't know how legal that is. Like, I do like it, but sadly it degrades at the bottom. And because I don't have like a playlist called that is a remix or that is a homage, like I won't put it in a playlist, but like that's not because I don't like it, because I do, but obviously as well as like that weird, like I don't know if it's going to get taken down by Suno people for it being like copyright, or what they consider copyright, like how much is too much, yada yada. Also, I'm pretty sure I thumbed it already, but the thumb disappeared, so I'm gonna thumb it again.
Oh, how could you? Gonna adjust calibration. There we go.
Alright.
Bye, Cersei.
Oh, gonna watch Dr. Stone's. Dr. Stones.
Dr. Stone.
That's similar to Doctor Strange.
Yeah.
Is that the right Doctor Strange? Is that the guy? The one that goes in the telephone booths?
That's Doctor Who.
Doctor Who. Oh, okay. Yeah.
Doctor Who?
Who?
What? We got what do we got? Looks like
Mikey, possibly? Hi. Hi.
Bye.
Pie, 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 pie.
Yeah, I feel like I've been bombarded with so many degradation tricks that I kind of just hold skepticism for all of them. Don't want to get disappointed when it doesn't work.
Oh well, like people say that it's like clean,
But
and then it's not.
a definite way to fix it. Well, yeah, most of the time, yeah. I've seen a few people so far that have been like, I've got the solution. And I'm like,
It's
okay,
never
I'll have a
Doctor
listen.
How are you? Classic.
I always hold some hope.
I don't know why, but this one reminds me of my song Stars, where like I went to SciTech and I learned about stars and atoms and stuff, and I made a song about it.
Yeah.
No, it's just how's you, and then a winky face. You said expensive. How expensive we're talking?
Booking lots of credits. And I did have a look around it. See, the thing is, I've noticed with electronic songs, you rarely need anything to keep degradation down. But I've noticed that rock and metal will always be a problem.
If it's also like a chill vibe song where like there isn't any like giant ramp ups, it's clean. Because I've got some like version 3.5s and some version 2 point whatevers that were pretty clean.
I mean, I'll always recommend, like, if you can follow guides, but probably don't expect results, otherwise you'll be disappointed. Oh no, quite strong. I just do persona covers in general, just because it never follows what I want it to do unless I use a certain persona to get it to follow it, and it works like 80% of the time. I love how degradation always sounds like you're in like a really big like metal dome, and then it gradually gets smaller and smaller until you're playing inside a can of tomato soup.
Yeah, that's the trouble with it, right? Like it starts to sound like you're getting like the walls are closing in around you and the walls are turning into aluminium, and then you're like and you're like all refined and cramped, and you're like,
I mean that's an interesting song idea. Just make a song about a guy who's playing in a metal dome that's slowly getting smaller.
Yeah. I like this one. Not as good as some of your other ones, like in my opinion. Because possibly the degradation or something. But I do like all the little solos and the spaces and the gaps. So like that was really good. What I'm saying is take this, right, this idea and the concept and like all the guitaring and the like that was really cool. Maybe even partially the voice, but a little bit cleaner. And then make like an actual song, like, because I know you make funny songs and that's great. I love it. But like this would have been nice as like a proper song as well. Because I know you got it in you, bruh. So that would have been really cool. Because yeah, I like this one. Just would have liked to hear a different thing, but also like it did remind me, like I said, of one of my songs that I did. So it is funny that like you've like done the whole like number thing and everything.
Yeah, I like how.
But it starts to like as we said, like 2-minute mark goes. But yeah, positive. Yeah, so the positive is that I like the way that it's sounding, the flow of it, kind of thing. And the guitar solo breakups to keep us like engaged, and the negative would be that like almost immediately after the like 2-minute 30 something
it's not even 2 minutes.
Well, yeah,
after the 1 minute mark.
Yeah, it felt like it was quite quick. Yeah. And like I would have liked to have heard a more real song, but yeah, what do you think?
Yeah, well, I like the energy. And as a gimmick song, it was good. It's just the degradation died, or didn't die. Degradation got worse far too quickly for this. But yeah, he's okay. I like how you credited Isaac Newton as a lyric and arranger person.
Oh, did he?
Yeah.
Hmm.
That was interesting.
Yeah, I think my going back again, the chorus was really good. I like that the most, and it's always good to have a catchy chorus. Kachig, kachiga.
Excuse me?
Kachiga.
What did you just say?
What did you say? That sounded close to another word.
Yeah. Beautiful.
Speaking of words that sound close to other words, that song that I showed you the other day, the Grave Digger, the way he says digger, and I'm like, Jesus.
Just anything with GGA. Please stop. Don't say it.
I wonder if this is going to be another sad one that I almost cry to, and then Jordan pulls me right back into reality. And I'm like, oh.
Yeah. Yeah, because I don't have feelings.
Yeah. And I think Monero did a sad one last time too.
No, they don't usually cry to sad lyrics. They usually cry to sad arrangements.
Yeah, and the way that the music
it's really complicated arrangements and it's really emotional, yeah.
Mm.
I even cried to things like the Sephiroth theme from Advent Children when I was like 14 or something.
It's very sad.
I shouldn't have said that. I knew I shouldn't have said that. They're probably talking about me now, laughing.
Yeah, it's my theme song.
Just waiting until I leave so they can really let it out. I can feel it. Why am I like this? Why do I ruin every conversation by overthinking it before it even ends? Maybe they're not even laughing. Maybe they're disgusted. Maybe they pity me. I hate that more. I hate being the thing people pity. I don't want them to look at me and think, poor thing, trying so hard. Do I seem like I'm trying too hard? I think I do. Maybe they can tell I'm exhausted from pretending to be a person. What if they see right through me? Maybe I'm transparent. Maybe they all already know I'm barely holding it together. Maybe they think I'm pathetic. Maybe they're right. Maybe if I disappeared, no one would notice. Or they would, but just long enough to mutter. Well, that was predictable.
Yeah, I'm feeling personally attacked here.
What? Why?
Just general thoughts inside my head most of the time. Yoda.
I'm gonna meet the Lord.
It's never neutral. It's sharp edges, daggers to the ribs. And I wonder if I just stopped existing, would they even remember the sound of my voice? Or would I fade into something they can't quite place, like a face in a dream they forget by morning? I'm not dramatic, I'm just realistic. The world moves on, the world forgets. The world doesn't pause for someone like me. I keep imagining the worst things happening. Car crash diagnosis, phone call in the middle of the night, the kind where you just know before you even answer. I check my phone, I check it again. Why do I check it if I dread it lighting up? But if it doesn't light up, that's worse. That means I'm forgotten.
What? Huh? Oh. Assess. Ecclesiastes? Ecclesiastes? Echlesiastes. Ecclesiastes. 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 Syphilis.
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 Etchy. Oh, sorry, I'll stop cutting onions.
Cutting onions?
Yeah, I'm making everybody cry by cutting onions.
Oh, is someone crying?
I love how the delivery of that line was someone crying.
No, I mean, like, because honestly, like, I don't want to be that guy, but, like, Caped Baldy has made some really good stuff, and this, for me, it just felt like when you grab, like, a book, right? And you're, like, just singing while reading all the words. Like, it felt like there was just so much. There was, like, a lot. I liked, like, the melody, and sometimes he would like deliver the lines, like he'd be like, and a heartbeat, or like da, da, da. Like his voice would have this sort of like sad happy thing, but and again, I do appreciate like emo songs and stuff. This just didn't fit any of like the stuff that I would like listen to, because this just like sort of loses my brain cells after a second, like not in a bad way, but I mean, like, I wonder sometimes if I'm like, you know, maybe 15% autistic, because I just cannot like concentrate on things that are like this. I would much rather actually just be given this as like not a song but to read. I would like prefer to read this as like a book or a story of like someone's life, rather than hear it sung to me, because it is a bit strange that way. But yeah, so I like your other stuff a lot, and I like that this was like emo, because I appreciate emo music, rock music. Negative is that was just maybe a bit too much for me. It didn't follow like any usual music pattern thing. But yeah.
So lyrically, you hit the nail on the head on the relatability scale. So that's always a plus. Usually, actually, no, pretty much all the time, people don't hit the right kind of niche that they're looking for. But this one hit pretty good. Musically, I kind of zoned out at about the 2-minute 50 mark, because it felt like it was same about halfway through, and just kept saming the rest of the way. But it's a good attempt. Maybe keep the lyrics for another attempt when the next model comes out. When guitar might sound like guitar, but probably won't.
All right.
Yeah.
Give you a thumb, but it's not going in my playlist.
And it's ironic, because I don't cook in general.
And the thing is as well, like
so I'd probably make them cry without the onions if I attempted.
I don't know if it's like as well that like it feels like Suno's model system has gone back in time, and like we've basically just hit the reset button, and we're having to deal with this new bullshit Suno crap, and probably it's like getting on a lot of people's nerves as well, probably being like, you know, why bother? Like, even with me, right? So this might not be for everyone, but with me, I'm like, why bother making a song right now? Or when I make a song, I'll be like, why bother fixing it? Because it's going to sound shit anyway. And then I'll just end up crying because I'm like mad and upset that I can't get it the way that I want it. So I'll just like leave it, even though I probably, if I was to think long and hard about it, it's probably like ass, but I would just upload it and say, fuck it, I'm so fucking over it. Have this piece of whatever the fuck, because I don't like it, but maybe you guys will sniff my crap and go, that's nice, I guess. So like that's just how I feel.
I mean, there's definitely been a few times. I mean, obviously I haven't done rock as much lately, but there was a time when indie rock, like there was a week there, maybe a month or two ago, that it was actually adding a lot of extra dynamics to the song, and I don't know what happened. After the 3 days after, it was just like dead, completely lifeless. I think they might need to maybe with the next model just give like each section of the model, you know, like a 5.1, a 5.2, 5.3, so people can actually choose what they want.
Yeah, let me go back to 2. I want to fucking fuck around with version
let's
2.
go with 2. Yeah.
Like why not? Why do they always like remove the previous options, right? What if I just want to make like chaos? What if I want to create absolute chaos? Because even though 2 might like seem janky, I've got like cleaner audio things from 2 than I've ever had from like 4. And like the only thing that was off about 2 really, besides like it being janky and new, like it actually like was pretty decent. It would just it wasn't good with the AI lyric portion of writing songs. It was a bit weird.
V3 was,
and the flow was a bit off.
V3 was okay after the first couple weeks.
Yeah.
Well.
So it's weird that we're getting worse
I don't think,
than we were.
I don't think anybody's happy with Suno's support line.
Yeah, no. Like 5 months later. Oh, yeah, I'm actually replying now. Oh, okay. Cool. Love it. Appreciate it.
I mean, the moderators of the Discord are trying, but I feel like they're just constantly getting bombarded.
You need like at least
the dev
like
team doesn't want to be honest.
100 fucking people on staff. Or 200 even. But yeah, it is what it is. Alright, Night Owl, Vanity.
Get going, let's do this. Ugh, my ass. Assicle.
Massacre.
It's a heavy mic. I haven't had time to get a boom arm for this. I'm like holding it, but it's a 326 gram microphone.
Lifting weights.
Yeah.
The helium.
Yeah, it didn't come through. Well, at least not on Discord. It might have come through on thingy on your stream, but not on Discord.
Yeah, I was trying.
Try and do it for you.
Yeah.
There we go. Is that better?
Perfect.
Okay.
Hello, Senzu.
Not satisfied with seeing, nor the ear filled with hearing.
I was like, how come I'm not hearing this, but it's in Japanese? That's why.
In their heads, but the fool walks in darkness, yet the same fate overtakes them both.
That's what I was saying too, Mannequin. Well, in my head, I was like, that chorus is really nice.
Fear God and keep his commandments, for this is the whole duty of mankind.
Oh. So that outro worked for that like voice. I don't know how I felt really with the pre-chorus doing it. Like the voice, like the fry voice, I guess you would call it. Maybe it would have been like nice if it was like a soft sort of lullaby whisper instead of the fry voice, and then the end, that one's fine. Like that one as an ending voice sounds fine. So that would be my negative, honestly. But like the pro deliciousness was the chorus. Really, really, really well done. Like the voice in it and the instrumental leading to it as well, and the flow afterwards was really nice. And there was some like fluttery like musicals somewhere around like here-ish, I think, which sounded really like different and nice and artistic. Like it was like, ooh, like definitely kept me in there. But yeah, as you're saying, you did that on purpose. That's fine too. Just personally for me, I was like, to me, I think it might have sounded nicer as a flowy, soft voice. But yeah, your story, your rules. It is what it is. Yeah, really good. Otherwise, I liked it. Pretty. What do you think?
Yeah, kind of reminds me of someone mentioned Vampire Hunter D that they mentioned. Vampire Knight. But for me, it kind of reminds me of like the really edgy animes from like early 2000s, like those kind of songs. And I did like the chorus. I would have probably said something about the pre-chorus as well, because the voice wasn't really very expressive compared to the rest of the song. Kind of like the song was really high energy and stuff, and then when the pre-chorus came in, it kind of lost some of it.
I'm not sure actually now that it was the voice. It was like maybe it was partially the voice for me, but I think as well the way that she was saying the words is like she was just trying to like quickly say them, like da 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 ba 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 point system. And
yeah, it wasn't. I think for me, it wasn't really the cadence. It was just like just the voice in general. That wasn't like it was usable, but fortunately the model did a bit of a dirty. But other than that,
yeah,
it's good.
good job.
It's good, solid.
All right.
At some point, I'll give an actual detailed response instead of just going good, solid track. Yeah, yeah, that's great. Yeah.
Well, that's why we're keeping it short and sweet. We do one negative, one positive, and then a sort of like general overview.
Oh my gosh, it's in the right place.
Afternoon bazaar. It is in the right place.
Going to do some LSD.
Me and Ringo.
午後の匂いがするルゴーズのヨットフリオンネカがあくびして道の角数えがないでもなぜか今日は止まった片目だけで笑う君は何も言わず消えていた買いそびれたあのネックレスまだ胸の中で光ってる昼下がりのバザールの奥同じ場所でまた君に会うすれ違ってまたすれ違ってでもなぜか今日はちょっまった片目だけで笑う君は何も言わず消えていった買いそびれたあのネックレスまだ胸の中で光って
It's kind of like someone holding a camera or whatever. The way that she's got her arm up, like holding something, but then she's like popping out of the screen.
思い出だけ売られていた声をかけた勇気さえも今じゃちょっと高くつくすれ違ったすべてのヒント全部宝物みたい
Actually did that with a picture the other day, but I realized it's not going to work anyway because it's a Discord image, so it's going to be cut off anyway.
You just add a little extra on the top.
But I mean, I already made it in a circle, so like the lizard's hand coming out of the circle
I
looks
can
cool.
always fix it for you.
I mean, if I have to test it out and see if it works.
昼下がりのバザールの奥思い出だけ売られていた声をかけた勇気さえも今じゃちょっと高くつくすれ違ったすべての人全部宝物みたいだ買いそびれたあの気持ちをまだ胸の中で探してるまだ胸の中で光ってるまだ胸の中で光ってるまだ胸の中で光ってる
Oh, this one's tough. That's tough.
Tough.
Yeah, that's tough. I don't know. Like, if I could find something that I don't like about it. I mean, just to be fair, I guess it's like slight degradation, but it's so slight. But honestly, like, I liked it. I like this a lot. Enough that I am going to stick it into the top shelf because that was interesting as a whole. Like artistically, it flowed. I was gonna say it flew. It flew away. But bless you. That was good. Yeah, good job. What did you think?
Oh. Sorry. It was a big sneeze.
It was.
It is incredibly unique. And I really enjoyed it from that perspective. And I think Kiku-chan is doing us all a big service, giving us some variety. Structurally, or musically and structurally, it kind of feels like it follows maybe a generic chord pattern. But I think the uniqueness of the track kind of supersedes that. If that's even the word. Brain's fried.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'd say on the uniqueness scale, like a 9.5. On a total scale, maybe like a 8.5. Yeah.
Good job, Iku-chan.
Yeah. Keep making it.
Middle Eastern, kind of Egyptian, kind of like. Blah, you're wild.
Oh. It's a Mecca.
Macaca. Macaca. Macaca.
Mecca.
Macaca. 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 Macaque. Macaca.
Okay.
Macaque.
You're a bit
Macaca.
Magaga.
Macaca. Macaca. Macaca.
見るでしょうらめく光の中目を開けて図より甘い髪より美しいこの空腹を飲み干してあなたはもう特別あの日まで生きてただけ本当はここにある生まれ変わって天使の趣味深く深く沈め直捨てて心を捧げて髪は優しく微笑むあまり甘いこの天国で Dream Dream 流れる光を飲み干してゆ Pain Pain 神に誓いなさい臭いをすべてを捨てたねすべてを与えようこの世界で本当の自由を
Drink up this blessing, swallow it whole.
信じる手が救われるそれは違う救われたのだけが信じる選ばれたのはあなたこの手の
That's what he said.
口を開けてほら遠く遠く消える嘘の自分偽りの痛み神は優しく微笑む永遠なるこの天国で Dream Dream 流れる光を飲みそして Pray Pray 神に誓いなさい臭いをすべてを捨てたらすべてを与えようこの世界で本当の自由をこの道こそが解放この声こそが真理信じる者には痛みはない疑う者には明日はない Dream Dream 意識の果てまで沈みなさい Pray Pray 神に誓いなさい永遠をすべてを捨てたらすべてを与えようこの世界で本当の自由を
Um. Wait, hang on. Go back to that again. Yeah, the lyrics were interesting. I giggled a little bit about the drink up this blessing, swallow it whole. Because it reminds me of, like, you know how like religious people, they'll be like, oh, do you feel him inside you? Do you feel him touching you? Like, do you feel that he's come? And I'm like, why does this always sound so sexual? Like, why is religion so sexual? Like, I don't feel him inside me because he hasn't come inside me yet. It's funny. But yeah, I was having a look at all the other words they find. They're great. And this is fine too. I actually like that. I like that his voice kind of reminded me, and the picture here, that anime again that I keep forgetting the name of, but it's that guy. It was like based off a sort of true story anime where the guy is kind of like, he's killed himself kind of thing, and he was trying to be with his girlfriend who was also like dead. They're both gonna like die together and be together kind of thing, and he's always trying to like end his life basically, and he's taking pills and stuff in the anime to like die, but he can't die because he's in another world. He's been reincarnated, so he basically can't die no matter how hard he tries. But yeah, that kind of like lackluster, like I'm so over it, kind of I'm done, like sort of voice. I love it. I love that kind of just sort of drab personality, like I'm just trying to get by, but here's this song that I'm singing, but also like you know that there's more to him, and then he like comes in at the chorus and it's like, oh yeah, okay, there's some excitement there, and then he's back to like his usual self. So like yeah, it gives me that sort of like feel like the anime where like sometimes he's super excited and then sometimes he's just super like emo. So I like that one. That was nice.
So I didn't actually have time to pay attention to the vocals or the lyrics, because for me the song is weird. It's musically it's kind of like when you look at an AI image and 99% of the image is fine, but then there's like an extra eyeball in one of the guy's eyes, or maybe when someone sings a song to you but they sing in microtones. Like this is something like it's good. It's weird in a good way. It kept my attention. That's usually very hard to do. I feel like my attention span has completely died listening to sooner stuff. But yeah, from a music perspective, I did like it. It did sound, even though it was pretty common type of song, there was something slightly different about it that kept me interested throughout the whole thing. So yeah, I would say this is a very good one for me, from a musical perspective. I like things being slightly off. What?
House of Unease.
House of Unease. Oh, it's in the right spot. Look at that.
I got them candelabras on the curtains, which could catch fire and burn the whole curtains.
That's okay, because they're LEDs.
Ah, LEDs, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
That's better. Yeah. It's in the right spot.
Yay. Uh-oh. Sounds like 90% of the stuff I was making when I tried to make that last album.
I don't know why, but I just started thinking of like the earlier Link games, like Majora's Mask. Like this sounds like something that would be in that.
You're probably thinking of the music box, an Ocarina of Time.
Yeah, I think that's what I'm thinking of, yeah.
In the windmill.
Yeah, the windmill is what I was thinking of. Exactly. I was like, it sounds like similar to that.
Or the observatory in Majora's Mask, maybe?
Yeah, and that room that you go in where it's all dark and it's like a cave room and you buy stuff there.
Yeah.
I think you can buy like backpacks and other items. And that guy is there, the seller merchant guy with his creepy music playing.
That's a bit of a ditty.
It's a little ditty. Oh, ditty.
Little ditty.
That's a ditty. Oh no,
Damn,
it's
you
a
don't
ditty.
have a ditty playlist. Uh-oh.
Uh-oh. Did he do it?
I mean, I suppose that's a good thing.
Oh no, did he?
And you wouldn't want a little ditty either. You wouldn't be able to find him. Get to you before you even had a chance to react.
I do like me some circusy vibes, as you know. I've done a couple songs that are in this genre. Kind of like the creepiness of it, like dark cabaret circusy kind of thing, you know. It's my favorite.
Yeah.
Yeah. Right? It's so
Ugh.
much fun.
Ugh.
Did he? The Vocaloid. Uh-oh. I would say the negative, maybe it ended a little bit abruptly. I would have liked to maybe like hear it like as if it was going off into the distance, like they were sort of walking away with their instruments, or we were like the person recording the song was like walking away from them, or even possibly like some weird like ending, like an artistic weird ending where like maybe like the instruments crash and fall down, or like some dark sound of a creature comes in and like makes a munching sound and like takes them or something, like just to give it that like dark extra feel. But yeah, the positive obviously, it went to like sort of ramping up and then had a like sort of smooth layered out middle, and then came back again and then sort of went out again, so it followed that sort of thing. It didn't go too crazy and the audio was clean as well, which I like.
Yeah.
Bye.
So it's definitely a fully formed song. I don't think it wouldn't have a very wide appeal. But for what it is and what was prompted, it was really good. It was nice and clean. Like I said before, it sounds like 90% of the stuff I was making with my my other album that I gave up on. But I don't know, I feel like I would have liked a bit of singing, and then maybe for it to delve into some really weird stuff. Like some breakcore or can't remember what it's called. No, I can't remember what it's called. It's alright. But yeah, breakcore, you know, fucking some jazz metal, anything like that.
Yeah.
So I think I would hold on to this and then use it for something else. Because it's a really good bass.
I burped.
Nice.
But you didn't hear it. But it happened.
It's a little big brother.
Are they kissing? Ooh, it's like
Oh.
the anime Loveless, I think it's called, with the two cat guys.
Not allowed to have kissing on this stream.
It's not gay, it's just two brothers loving one another.
But using the first 15 seconds of a well-known TV theme, that's A-okay. Did you get no kissing here?
Classic anime. Nom nom nom. Nom nom.
Almond cream? What are you doing?
Nom. Nom nom nom. Nom 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 nom. Nom nom nom. Nom nom nom. Nom nom nom.
We talk in echoes, the silence makes the air forgets what it once knew, but we remain pulled back to you.
Mhm. Mm.
Come here.
What?
Can stir the sky like you. Your shadow spills
What?
In your face, you're like,
in
That's me. I think people are used to me having seizures on stream.
What? What?
What?
What?
What are you worrying about?
What? What did you
What?
say?
I said I think people are used to seeing me have seizures on stream. Not
Oh.
literal seizures, just the characters just flying around.
Yeah.
Never keeps track.
Manic shake uncontrollably like.
No, luckily the epilepsy only affects the female side of my family. Won't be having a real seizure. Almond.
Does anybody want some almonds? Got almonds if you want some almonds. Mannequin, Mecca, Kanan, Das
Nothing.
Martin, Kaoi, Hikachan. Almonds?
Yeah, almonds.
You want any almonds?
They're not salted or anything, they're just roasted.
Yeah. Alright, sweet, I'll send you some almonds. You'll be in your mail by next week.
Yeah.
Oh, almonds and noodles. Combine them. Mixed
Yeah.
media, mixed lunch.
Media. It just has a YouTube channel.
Yeah, mixed
I
media.
am almonds.
Almonds. This one, you know how like this has happened before, right? And I think I mentioned like some people when they make a song, it sounds like we're going somewhere. We're going somewhere. We're still going somewhere. We haven't got there yet, but we're still going somewhere. Maybe we'll get somewhere. We'll get somewhere. And then at the end, we're still getting some, like, I'm not sure if I like being edged this hard, because you're edging me for 7 minutes as well. So that's like the longest song to edge me for 7 whole minutes. That's rough. That's rough, man. Like, what are you doing? But yeah, like, because it came in from the beginning, like already like immediately edging and edged all the way to the end, it didn't really like get there. And I think that's what I was waiting for, like for it to get somewhere. I think maybe if it came in softer from the beginning, and then the edging happens in the chorus, or even if you edge me pre-chorus and then take me there in the chorus, and then at the 2-minute mark, I think, or 2 minutes something, there was a part which sounded like it was a bridge, but I was like, well, we can't be at the bridge yet, and because we're only at the 2-minute mark and this thing goes for 7 minutes. But again, even the bridge felt like you weren't edging me as much in the bridge.
You really love using edging.
But like then you started edging me again, so you're like, maybe I'm actually not edging you, maybe I'm not. Oh, it's like I'm still edging.
Isn't that like 90% of yaoi anime though?
Possibly, yeah. So if that was the intent, like I was edged the entire time. You did what the animes do, where like you want to see them fuck and bang and stick dicks in each other's butts, but then you realize you probably need to switch over to hentai instead. So yeah,
So glad we're not a G-rated stream.
you definitely edged me hard for that one. Thanks for that. I'm gonna have to whack one off after stream, I guess. But yeah, as far as playlist wise, not really my favorite, but I liked like her voice, and that I can't say that I liked being edged, because I don't really like being edged.
Back with the edging.
like as did you edge me? Yes.
Exactly, Mecca. Exactly. I mean, the idea's okay. The song's way too long for a pop song. And for some reason, every time I like would listen to it for like 10-15 seconds, all I could remember was the song Say Something. You know, say something, I'm giving up on you, and apologize. Because it was very four chordy. But the basis for the song and
Dry. Ow.
yeah, I mean, I was a little edged too. Through the song, but yeah, I don't know. Like, it's okay. It's an okay one. That's kind of how I feel when I've been edged for too long as well.
I think
I go beyond just finish already to, you know what, I don't care anymore.
I think the assignment was that he wanted to give us all blue balls, and
yeah,
like you've done it. Congratulations. Now we're all fucking horny perverts, and we can't like get the we can't exhume like we want to.
You know, I don't watch yaoi, but I don't know, Yuri on Ice is sounding good.
Yeah. And then no finish? You're telling me I can't finish because you didn't let me finish?
Just remember, Bree, we've been talking about edging for the last 3 minutes.
Yeah. Give me the finish, okay? Let me release. Alright.
And of course, Synthflog comes in as we're talking about edging.
Yeah, nothing sus happening here. Nothing sus. Edging. Fun stuff.
Going from edging to forking now.
Yeah. Oh, what a fuck. What a fuck.
Okay, we are, I think it's in the right spot.
Oh, look. Isn't that crazy, right? That we got edged and now this one says, I like that, fork me.
It was completely unintentional.
So now we're going to get the release that we're looking for. Possibly, maybe.
We should have had Birth of the Angels underneath that.
Everyone get ready to just come in chat. Come in chat. Yeah. That like dun 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 dun. I love this when they do this in songs. Why does she love the furniture?
Because she probably only stares at the couch.
like to do it. I like that. To do it. To do it. To do. I like to do it. I like that. To do it. To do it. I like that. Fork me. Fork me. Spoon me. Spoon me. What are you doing to me? Do it with me. I like that. Like I do you. I like this. I'm your scrummy delight that you torture.
This song's supposed to be like that
Torture me.
anime music video where they're all just in the pool getting all sexual, and then one of them turns into a monster and rips them all apart.
I like to do it. I like that. To do it. To do it. To do. I like to do it. I like that. To do it. To do it. I like that. Fork me. Fork me. Spoon me. Spoon me. What are you doing to me?
Screaming.
I like that. Like I do you.
Yep.
I like this.
It's not even like a I like it scream. It's a I'm being attacked.
Yeah. What are you doing?
I like to do it. I like that. To do it. To do it. To do. I like to do
Yeah, I don't know if I should be calling someone.
Yeah, screaming goat. I'd be like, why is there a goat in this fucking sex situation? It sounds like murder. Murder sex. That's that weird, like, dark side of, like, foreplay. That was wacky. That was insane. That was whack. That was whack. I don't know what sex cult this is where like we sacrifice a goat during the sex. Like
Yeah.
blood of the lamb, blood of the goat, like
While
Beelzebub.
admiring the furniture.
Yeah, while looking at the that's a nice chair. Stab goat. I really like that table over there. Do you want to bang me over there? Yeah, but first, let me stab a goat.
I guess they're the part of the group Architects for Satan.
Yeah. They're like, we need to make sure that these that the furniture that we've put in here, because we don't want like the tenants to come in and like, you know, the tenants are devils as well because they love like a pre-cummed house. And they don't want their furniture to be like shit furniture. So we need a sex on it to make sure it's sturdy.
Unless the song is about people going to a house that's for sale and not realizing that it's actually an inspection day, or like people coming over to decide whether they want it or not, and the scream is actually someone walking in on them.
Like, I was thinking, like, you know how, like, when people, like, try to, like, remove the ghosts before someone moves in, so they'll light incense and stuff. In this instance, they're stabbing a goat and having sex in the house to, like, bring the demons so that it's ready for the demons to move in, like the other demons.
Yeah.
Because they're so wild. But yeah, I loved how fucking, special this was.
Yeah.
And I would have said maybe like instead of saying to do it for the chorus, maybe just do it would have been fine as well. Like you've got it there as well, but you're already repeating a lot anyway, so you could just do like do it. I like that. Do it. Like that's fine. The to do it sounds a little funny, even though the whole thing sounds kind of funny anyway. Like honestly,
Yeah.
But yeah, what made you want to like add the weird screaming to, like, what's the story behind that? I want to know, because that's weird. Like,
Yeah.
strange. But yeah, we're gonna stick that in. That's different, because honestly, that is, yeah.
Yeah, I'm liking the synth. It's incredibly nostalgic. Reminds me of
Yeah.
like the old days like when Satisfaction came out, and then I kind of remember the weird, can't remember which alcohol it was, but there was an ad with a tongue that would crawl out of someone's mouth.
That song, it was, and it was like a beer.
Like it's not the same synth, but it reminds me of the music that was around at the time. So I like that. That's definitely a plus for me. Unfortunately, I haven't listened to that kind of music for a long time, so I don't know how repetitive it's supposed to be. But it feels like there's not too many hooks in it to keep my interest longer than maybe 2 minutes.
That's what the screaming goat is for, to bring you back around.
Well, yeah. Sorry, I was too busy admiring the furniture.
Yeah. So weird. Alright.
Yeah.
Meow, 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 meow.
We go,
In the middle of both, who will it be?
oh, you're both getting edged. Look at that.
Ooh. How did you
Is it in the
know?
right spot? Oh, it was in the wrong spot. Oh man.
Good guess. What?
他人の階段を私のフィクションに書き足してこれは私の傷だよって胸に刻んだねえ嘘でもいいよ本当だって叫ぶから私が作ったんだこの事件をこの痛みを精神病での影見つめて
Right? He'd be rich. 'Really good job on this one. Actually, like with some of the like stuff when people like send through like these kinds of songs, and I usually will say my go-to, like maybe there's too much words or it didn't fit in the mouth, or like it was too much for me, or it was too crazy or whatever. This is the right amount. This is the exact, like when I listen to these kinds of songs, this is what I would listen to. Like it sounded like it flowed well. It fit like the rhythm well, and like it wasn't too much and it wasn't too excessive, and it was just the neat amount, like crafted well and made nice as well. So this for me, honestly, like out of all the Vocaloid-y type stuff, this is by far the best that I've listened to. And I think maybe as far as the negative, I would have liked to maybe hear a little bit of an intro as well, because the outro was really nice. It just like threw me right into the verse at the beginning. Would have been nice to hear some build up before that came in, but that's the only negative. Honestly, I liked this. This was good.
Yeah.
I'm gonna stick it.
Yeah.
In...
Sorry, what was that?
Yeah.
What you want to tell me? So I like the jazzy beat. The time signature is really nice. And yeah, as Bree said, for a Vocaloid song, it's really well made. I think if I would change anything, it'd just be maybe trying to fit in some sort of bass break somewhere between verses or in the middle of voices, in the middle of verses, because it did feel a little same there for a little bit, because I really like the bass line and the drums, but then at some point it started to drone a little bit. But yeah, just breaking those kind of things up in future generations would probably be good for maybe if you take it outside of Suno at some point.
Yeah, I was gonna say like something like that as well, like the because like somewhere I think around the 3-minute mark is where it started to miss the mark a little. But meow 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 meow, everything before that was fucking amazing, and the ending was amazing too.
Yeah, it's a high quality one. It's like up there in the top Vocaloid songs I've heard so far.
Benjamin.
So you've
Benjamin.
definitely carved your well, it's not really a niche, is it? Because there's so much Vocaloid out there, but you've carved your style pretty strongly.
You yeah,
so keep
you
going with
Uried on ice.
Just like refine it.
Really good. Throwback to earlier.
Yeah, like even the lyrics sound like what I've heard in Vocaloid songs. like the kind of like mix between reality and I don't even know what the word is.
Life.
Yes,
Lemons.
it's definitely life.
Lemons.
You might as well just play it. I'll organize it later.
Lemons.
Lemons.
One problem never comes alone, like thunder follows after the storm. Kept my guard up, still got torn. Tell me how much more before I'm gone.
Woke up drowning in a name that ain't mine. 3 years in court just buying back time. They stole my life, left me running through hell. Judge gave the verdict but the scars still dwell. All these papers, all these fights. Lawyer on speed dial, lost track of nights. Think it's over, then another case. Peace ain't real, just a dream I chase. They said justice, but what's that mean? Still lost time that I'll never redeem. Still lost trust, still lost sleep. They say move on, but it cuts too deep.
Storm after storm I keep sailing through. No calm in the waters, just waves that grew. Lost in the system, lost in the fight. Still standing, but I ain't alright.
Look around, they all chasing gold. If you ain't rich, then your heart's too cold. If you ain't famous, you ain't enough. They love the likes more than real love. Every post is a highlight reel. Ain't no room for something real. Rather stay drifting out at sea than sell my soul for what they need. Tired of love, that's just a trend. Swipe left, swipe right, no one defends. Ain't got a mansion, ain't got a Benz, but I got real ones who stay till the end.
Storm after storm I keep sailing through. No calm in the waters, just waves that grew. Lost in the system, lost in the fight. Still standing, but I ain't alright. I built these walls, I made them strong, but every hit just proved me wrong. They took my name, they took my past, but I refuse to be my last. Told myself I'd never break, but some nights, man, I just shake. Still I rise, still I grow, even when I'm drowning low.
Every battle left a mark on me. Ghosts in my head where my trust should be. Ain't looking back, but I know the cost. Got my name back, but my peace got lost. So I ride alone, no anchor down. Let the rain hit, let the sky burn out. I ain't perfect, I ain't whole, but I still got me, and that's worth more. They say that time can heal the pain, but time don't pay the debt it made. Still got nights I can't escape. Still got hands that shake from hate.
Storm after storm I keep sailing through. No calm in the waters, just waves that grew.
Jesus, the birds sound like demons.
Lost in the fight, still standing,
In the
but
backyard, they're like, "Wah."
Yeah, sounds right.
never comes alone. Like thunder follows after the storm. Kept my guard up, still got torn. Tell me how much more before I'm gone.
All right, I actually like that too. Maybe at the end there, the still got a torn sounds a bit strange. But she said still got torn, but it didn't flow correctly. Like kept my guard up, but I still got torn. But I still got torn. Yeah, but I still got torn. Yeah, that would have been nice. Just trying to show how like it would flow if it did it like that. And maybe I'm not really like too fussed about that lyric there, but maybe like one problem never something, maybe like a different word than comes. No.
Especially after the last few songs.
But honestly, like it was good. I liked it enough that I think that as well, like the chorus sounded like a pre-chorus to me though. I would have actually liked this to be a bit longer, like if you had put this as a pre-chorus, because it sounds like she's building, like da, 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 and then it sounded like she was getting ready to like belt her voice like after it, like after that part. I was expecting like, this is the chorus and ba 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 da da da, but she didn't do that, and I was like, oh, it sounded like it was leading there. It definitely sounded like it was gonna be like that, but it didn't. That didn't happen. So I was like waiting for something that wasn't gonna be there. But honestly, that like I do like these. I did this myself actually with the song, with the rap part in it. And it is nice. I think, yeah, just like a few touch-ups on the lyrics and stuff, and just like go through and just sort of check words, and then small little fixes, and then maybe even just, yeah, adding like a belting out like powerful chorus that like moves us, then this would be perfect. But this is like good enough as it is. It's just it needed that little bit more, but I'm gonna stick it into the shelf in the middle because I like it enough, and with a tiny bit more, then it'll be great.
Yeah.
But don't be sorry. Like it's not a you thing. It's just what I envision for you. And that for this song, if you were to ever release it like famously, I think that would be like a good bit of
Wait, there was an
information.
option to release songs famously?
Yeah, if you want to release it famously, yeah. But if not,
This whole time I've
yeah, this
been
whole time, in case you guys didn't
releasing
know.
it as niche.
Yeah. Good job though.
Yeah.
It's really sweet sounding.
I was hit with some good old strong nostalgia from 2008. So, from that aspect, I probably wouldn't have noticed that it was any different to the music that was playing back then. It definitely had the same energy. There were a couple flubs structurally, but it was still pretty solid. Sorry,
Tick the famous option on your, yeah, you gotta tick that, like you gotta make sure you select that checkbox.
What?
No, the fucking tick the famous option. When
You gotta remember to tick the famous option next time.
But like only tick it if like you've gotten the green seal of approval from like at least 20 people with great opinions and thoughts on how to improve it, and then if they give you all that, and then you can tick the famous option, and then that'll just through the roof.
So it's a solid track, but just with the amount of music out there at this point and the amount I've listened to, my brain's not capable of like being absolutely amazed anymore. But it's a solid track. Just needs, like, if you do this kind of thing again, just maybe check with some people, maybe even check with us if you really want to.
Yeah, because Artemis the other day, he asked me to like write up his lyrics for the parts that I would change in my opinion, and then I did, and then I don't know what he's done with that, if he's used that or not, but he wanted some advice on that, so I did that. But yeah,
which is really weird because I've been trying to like make her write 5 collabs over the last 3 months and I've done nothing.
Fucking life. So what song do you want me to share of yours before I share mine?
I don't know. I guess we could play Wings.
Yeah, okay, send me.
Because I don't know, feeling like I've been showing a lot of failures lately. I haven't been showing too many songs from the era when I was actually trying. A little quiet though.
Oh yeah, there we go.
Almond.
Mormons.
The sky is so far away. Grow wings and fly away. Sun slips through my fingers into a sweet embrace.
Take the arms away from me.
Your heart's so warm and safe. A world where we
Murray
can
River
be
region.
a kaleidoscope
Suitable for vegans.
surrounding us.
I say as I shove a chicken into my mouth.
I'm laying here with arms outstretched above the amber hue to the far beyond, waiting for someone to bring my world to life. Make me soar forever.
This was a 3.5.
I'm trying to do a sad face, but I can't do it.
Oh.
Sunsets on another day. My worries still here to stay.
Close enough.
They couldn't hurt me anyway if you were by my side.
29th of August, apparently.
The light hides from our view, lying in wait for something new. One more day I search for you.
I just tell people the backstory behind it, so that way I don't have to bother like trying to explain it in my lyrics, because people aren't gonna understand anyway.
Arms outstretched
So it's like, fuck it, whatever.
past the moonlight glow to the far beyond.
And my aim was to
Waiting for
make a song that built over time rather than just going all in. I wanted to edge them a little bit,
Yeah, just a little.
but keep it calming. Like keep it like you finish very slowly.
Yeah, so that way your jizz is like lightly sprinkling.
So calm that it's in slow motion.
Yeah, slow motion jizz, yeah.
It's definitely a song that you would have to listen to by yourself.
Somehow, somewhere, I'll find you there, just waiting for me in a sea of unfamiliar faces. I caress your face, our hearts in place, forever and a day. But for now, I'm laying here
Cause honey, I
with arms
will
outstretched
forever love you
Yeah.
in summertime.
across the early light to the far beyond,
Ed Sheeran.
waiting for someone.
Like, regardless of what the song's like, I do kind of miss times when I was early on in still, where I was 100% writing my own lyrics and attempting to make complete stuff. Don't do that anymore. Because the model sucks.
Chocolate. Another
Yeah.
thing.
Right next to chocolate and 50 Shades of Grey.
Chocolate. I was gonna play
That
this
one's also
one.
one Suno. I always forget I play the YouTube one. Because I put the most effort into the video.
Yeah. But instead I'll just tell you guys to go check out this Veloid Monsters one on my page after stream. you might find it interesting. It's the most viewed video in my list, so I think people like it. If you haven't heard it, check it out. But the one I will show, because thought I would mention it. Where is it? This one.
Breaking down the walls I'm in, the chemicals I'm breathing in, the past we made, the things we said, the lives we lead and the ones we've led. Can't hold back the energy, the things I feel take a hold of me. We can't turn back the time.
Whoops.
We can't press
Goodbye.
on. There's no going back from here. No more running from your fears. You've got to let me go. I can't believe it's over, but you've got to set me free. 'Cause you got to let me go. If the earth quakes and our life shakes and our hearts break into the breath we take, the life we make, a love that's scarred and bruised. I've lost that voice inside that brings me back to you. We can't turn back the time, we can't press on rewind. There's no going back from here, no more running from your fears. You've got to let me go. I can't believe it's over, but you've got to set me free. 'Cause you've got to let me go. You've got to let me go. You've got to let me go. Now I can't believe that this is over. We used to talk forever in your Rover. We would daydream when we were 16. Yeah, we were naive, but now we're dead inside. I only wish that we had spoken, but now it seems that we are broken. I never even felt the day that our hearts were gonna end this way. But then we broke up, because we broke us. Yeah, this was hopeless from the start. We can't turn back the time, we can't press on rewind. There's no going back from here, no more running from your fears. You've got to let me go. I can't believe it's over, but you've got to set me free. 'Cause you've got to let me go. You've got to let me go.
Oh, fuck it, I might play it anyway.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I don't expect anyone to like check out my music after, so I'll just play it.
Good. No, dude, listen to anything, mate. No, it's fine.
No, because I'm not wanting, like, I'm not trying.
No, I was saying that's.
Oh yeah, because I'm not like, yeah.
Oops,
I
forgot
don't
had a
want people to
microphone.
feel like I'm like trying to. If no one watches my stuff and no one looks at my stuff, I don't really care either way. I thought I'm here
Yeah.
now. We're here now. Why not? Why not? I just show you. And then after this one, we will skedaddle.
Creatures from nightmares in your cause we're not the little shapes inside you breathe, looking in your dreams, looking in the silence, nothing does it seem, lights go out, burn the light, come to take you out of sight. Eyes are glowing in nice. Creeping through the shadows, are you still alive? Feeding on your fears, and all the tears you've cried. In the stillness of the dark, there's nowhere left to hide. A mother of shapes and sighs through her dreams, lurking in your dreams. Lurking in the silence, nothing's as it seems. Let's go on the dead of night, come to take you out of sight. Underneath the surface where the nightmares play, reality the mirror that they twist and sway. A rustle in the curtains, a creak within the floor. Every sound's a warning to be cautious evermore. Oh, 'cause the mothers of all shapes and size through your dreams, sneaking in your dreams. Lurking in the silence, nothing's as it seems. Let's go on, dead of night, come to take you out of sight. Up your eyes and take a breath. Food left alone in the dark story to be told. Oh dear, dreamers dance with fright. Monsters are just shadows, fading with the light.
Yeah. Alright, so as usual, you guys have been an audience, we have been a people. If you like the songs, these are also, this one and another one are available on my Suno page to check out. And don't forget to like the playlists that we make, and anyone's song that you heard today, go give it some attention and some love, and share around the love again, love, and also thanks again for edging me earlier. It was great. It's been a good one. Yeah, I love you guys. And you know, take chair, don't take too many. Shit in Jordan's pants.
Yeah.
And you know,
Oh shit.
brush your eyes and eat behind your ears. Weird. All right, guys, you take care, and we'll see you next time. Bye, guys.
The breed is a bear. Can't take the grizzly out of the bear, but you could put the panda into the bear. Move your hands up for the pink blue bear we call Bree. Yeah. And let your inner beast scream. He is the breed is a bear. You can't take the grizzly out of the bear. You could put the panda into the bear. You is the breed is a bear. Can't take the grizzly out of the bear, but you could put the panda into the bear. Move your hands up for the pink blue bear we call Bree. Yeah. And let your inner beast scream. He is the breed is a bear. You can't take the grizzly out of the bear. You could put the panda into the bear. You is the breed is a bear. Can't take the grizzly out of the bear, but you could put the panda into the bear. Move your hands up for the pink blue bear we call Bree. Yeah. And let your inner beast scream. He is the breed is a bear. You can't take the grizzly out of the bear. You could put the panda into the bear. You is the breed is a bear. Can't take the grizzly out of the bear, but you could put the panda into the bear. Move your hands up for the pink blue bear we call Bree. Yeah. And let your inner beast scream. He is the breed is a bear. You can't take the grizzly out of the bear. You could put the panda into the bear. You is the breed is a bear. Can't take the grizzly out of the bear, but you could put the panda into the bear. Move your hands up for the pink blue bear we call Bree. Yeah. And let your inner beast scream. Bree is the Bree, and Bree is the bear. You can't take the grizzly out of the bear. Triple put the panda into the bear. Beauty is the breed, the breed is the bear. You can't take the grizzly out of the bear, but you could put the panda into the bear. Move your hands up for the pink blue bear we call Bree. Yeah. And let your inner beast scream. Bree is the breed, the breed is the bear. You can't take the grizzly out of the bear. Triple put the panda into the bear. Beauty is the breed is the bear. You can't take the grizzly out of the bear, but you could put the panda